So this is my Everton versus Liverpool match preview and for the Merseyside derby this weekend. So we're going into the game on the back of a 2-0 defeat to PSG in the second leg of the Champions League, which meant we used 4-0 on afterwards. Better performance in the first leg, wasn't it? It was a better performance in the first leg. We gave it a good door, but the final third was still poor and wasteful in the final third. And I think there was only the Van Dijk chance, which was a plot from Marquinhos, and that was probably the best chance of the game. The line-up was so one, wasn't it? Like, why did he start with Isak and Tite up front when Salah and Rio had good games then for him? And both of them were threatening when they came on as well, Salah and Rio. And it's just so annoying. Scott Doyle won, didn't he? Doyle won, paid the price in the second leg. The job was already done in the first leg as well. So yeah, we're now going to stay away to Everton, the first Merseyside derby at Everton's U Stadium as well. They've had a bit of mixed results, Everton, at the U Stadium, haven't they? They seem to be more better away from home as well. But if I'm being honest with you, I'm not confident at all. I'm not. Going into the game, I'm just not confident at all. Because we've seen it all season where we've turned up for one game, then don't turn up for the next game. And Everton don't play to hurt us. Beto always seems to cause our defenders a nightmare. Indai, who's a quality winger who will cause problems for whoever's at right back, whether it's Frimpong, Dormes or whoever. And I think it'd be Frimpong at right back personally, and I can't really see being anyone else at right back unless he decides to go for this stupid midfielder at right back nonsense then. Everton have definitely improved defensively since the return from injury from Gerard Pompey as well. Obviously, I know about Gerard Pompey. Obviously, he is from Carlisle, of course. And he came through the Carlisle Academy, and Carlisle got 1 million for him as well. So Carlisle do have a sell-on clause on Gerard Pompey. And I wouldn't mind him at Liverpool, to be honest with you. We do need a Van Dijk replacement, and we do need that left-footed centre-back as well. And but just don't be passion in this game between Everton and Liverpool. I just worry about our mentality going into this game and mindset on this game. I just feel we don't be feather dusters, if I'm being honest with you. And I think we'll get rolled over. I actually think we'll get rolled over easily in terms of physicality wise as well. Jorge won because we are 4 points here above Chelsea in the race for that final Champions League spot as well, and top 4. Everton still well in the mix as well. I think they're about 5 points behind us. But if Everton win, they'll only be 2 points behind as well. So, but yeah, my lineup for this game: Mandas Findo, Frimpong, Tenate, Van Dijk, Curtis, Cronberg, Solskjaer, throwing first has to be in the midfield 3. Salah and Rio as the wingers, and I have to go for Isak up front because we really haven't got anyone else to play up front unless we play Salah there. I actually think if Mo Salah plays as that striker, I actually think we have a better chance. Because I feel that Everton defenders are done that physical with him, and Salah is a nightmare for defenders as well when he bats into the defenders as well. It's all about Dunby Manson Isak's minutes. I personally wouldn't start Isak personally. I know Hudo Etitite, who suffered an injury against PSG. He's done be out for quite a while now. Etete, it looks like it's going to be 9 to 12 months. It looks like a tease injury, hopefully on one. And I don't really want to risk Isak either coming back from injury. Then it's physical defenders as well. So I would actually start Salah up front and maybe put Chiesa on the right. But I just don't think Slot can do that. He's going to try and manage Isak minutes and then take him off at half time. I mean, Isak will cope physicality wise with the Everton defenders, but I just feel he's just coming back from an injury as well. He's just coming back from an injury, isn't he? So, but yeah, I am under one straight through with these predictions because we have got a lot of predictions to go through because we have got midweek games as well. Brentford versus Fulham, I'm under for a 2-2 draw. I think there'll be goals in that game, in that one. Both teams can still finish in hooping pace. Leeds versus Wolves. I think this is a game where Wolves could potentially be officially relegated. It's a winnable game for Leeds after they won at Manchester United as well. Looking to try and get some momentum to take into that Wolves game after that momentum from the win at United. I'm under for a 2-1 win for Leeds in this one. Newcastle versus Bournemouth, under for a 1-1 draw. Spurs versus Brighton. Worrying signs for Spurs, isn't it? Using away to Sunderland, De Zerbi's first game. De Zerbi's then his old club. I just don't see Spurs winning. I'm under for a 1-1 draw in that one. Big disappointing in the race for top 4, top 5 between Chelsea and Manchester United. I'm under for a 2-2 draw, which will be a good result for Liverpool. I think Liverpool will be hoping for a draw in that game. Aston Villa versus Sunderland. Again, I think this is a tough game for Villa, especially after having Europa League distraction as well. I'm under for a 0-0 draw. I think Sunderland will nullify them, in my opinion, and I think it'd be more 12 points for Villa. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll take advantage of it if my predictions do come true. I think we'll get beat off Everton. I just see us using to Everton, I really do. New stadium, they want to win the first Merseyside derby in the new stadium as well. They don't be fully up for Everton. I think we'll use 2-0, if I'm being honest with you. Forest versus Burnley, I think Forest will win 2-0. Burnley just don't look like scoring at all, do they? And Forest, I would expect to win that game. Man City versus Arsenal, the big one this weekend. The big one, potential title decider as well. 6 points is the gap. If Manchester City win, it'll be 3 points. And to add to that, Man City will play midweek as well because of the FA Cup next weekend. So Man City can go top with a big win away at Burnley in midweek if they do beat Arsenal as well. So I do think City will beat Arsenal. I think they'll beat Arsenal. I just think Arteta will settle for a draw. And I think City don't be fully up for it, emotional wise as well. And I've seen a story before in 2023 where Arsenal went to City in April and got beat. And I think this is going to happen again. And I think City will beat Arsenal. And I think City doesn't have the momentum now. I really do. It's funny how it changes just like that after Arsenal using to Bournemouth as well. Palace versus West Ham. I'm under for a 1-1 draw in that one. Quite a tough game to call. And now on to the midweek games. Brighton versus Chelsea. I think Brighton could easily beat Chelsea in my opinion. But I'm under for a 2-2 draw in that one. Bournemouth versus Leeds. I'm under for a 1-1 draw between Bournemouth and Leeds in that one. Bournemouth are no muds and Leeds, to be fair, quite good defensively, aren't they, on the Daniel Farker for once. So I'm under for a 1-1 draw. And a big one for Man City, where Man City could go top if they beat Arsenal and if they beat Burnley in midweek, which obviously they will play a day more than Arsenal and Man City, but it'll put the real pressure on Arsenal in that one. And I think City will win 4-0 away at Burnley. So that is my match preview for the Merseyside derby and my predictions for this weekend and next week's midweek games. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. Hopefully we win this Merseyside derby come on the Reds.